My time at Portia. A game that is more than a year old, and I'm just now doing a review about it. There are two reasons for that. Firstly, it has had a lot of patches and updates regarding some glitched trophies, one specific regarding the TD stops. And the second reason is that I just came across it now. Now, to begin this review off, I would like to say that this has been one of the most funnest and diverse experiences I have had in a long time. This game is a good buy, and I will get into why just in a sec. So what is my time at Portia? Well, it's a post-apocalyptic fantasy building and crafting RPG. It irradiates life. Everything keeps evolving, even without your input. The life goes on in Portia, even when you stand still. The city hosts festivals and competitions. They have holidays and gatherings. But let's start from the beginning. When I first saw this game on a shelf in the store, I thought that it was going to be just an ordinary childish hack and slash, some sort of adventure game. Boy, was I wrong. So you begin your game as a character that you customize. You sail to an island without your parents and start to aid locals by doing small chores to help the community. Cutting trees and gathering twigs, rocks and plants. You talk to citizens and gain new friendships. Little by little, you level up. And the game starts expanding. You have a massive tree of social economics. By talking to everyone and helping them out, you can advance from status of strangers to friendship to dating and marriage with just about anyone in the city. And trust me, there are a lot of citizens in Portia. Giving gifts and keeping everyone happy is just fun extra dimension to the game. You also gain access to new rooms and areas once you have befriended some key characters. Little by little, you upgrade your axe and your pickaxe, and you can cut down bigger trees, hit bigger rocks, and soon you can start processing materials and visit mines that let you collect both minerals and past inventions, or forgotten parts of the past civilization. That includes old valves, engines, silicon chips, circuit boards, springs, wires, and countless of other industrial products. All this you get from abandoned ruins, as you mine copper, iron, sand, aluminium, magnesium, stone, and a lot of other materials. You can process them all, and you need to build all processing plants and smelters. Every tool you need, you have to build on your own. As you have more machines, you think that it will have a limit. No. No, there is no limit. There is always a new and bigger machine that will process more or let you craft more advanced building materials. Note everything you gather in Portia, and I mean everything, even mucus and manure, you need for building something in the future. So keep everything and sell only if it's really necessary. Soon the citizens start demanding transportation and other infrastructure necessities, like bridges, lifts, power generators, air balloons, and there is no end to what you can craft and build. Everything from tires to seats you need to assemble yourself. Just when I thought that I was getting a hang of it, I was hit with another dimension of this game: cultivating my own crops, planting seeds, growing food, and getting plant fibers for building. All this growing and building takes time, so you need to pay attention to your sleeping hours and stamina. Yes, stamina is important, since you need this for mining and attacking monsters and other enemies as well. You gain it by eating, sleeping, or leveling up your character. By leveling up, you gain a bit of stamina and health points, and you also gain skill points. That's right, this game has a fully developed and diverse skill tree, divided into 3 categories, basically attacking, gathering, and social. You spend hundreds of hours maxing it all out, and I mean hundreds. Now, as mentioned, you can attack monsters, and the funny thing is that some of them aren't even monsters. Most of them are cute and really creative creatures that you need to kill to gain some rare resources. Even llamas, those cute bastards, and I think that I killed them literally only for their shit. I killed them for their shit. Ah, poor llamas. And speaking of animals, the game gets even deeper. You can also build a farm. Yes, chickens, cows, pigs, you name it, you can take them all to your farm, pet them, and watch them grow up. You literally can have a fresh batch of milk and shit every morning without killing any llamas. So yes, this game lets you keep a farm. Wow. That's a diverse game for me. Now, everything you do needs some space, and all your machines and sheds and tools and so on, you need to fit them somewhere. You can expand your grounds by purchasing land, but the land is expensive, and the more you buy, the more expensive it is. And that is why you do all the missions and tasks, to get paid and take on even more challenging tasks. You can expand your home and build a fence that suits your needs and looks good. Create new buildings and rearrange your assets on your property. Furnishing your home is also a big deal in Portia. You can craft and even find cool couches, lamps, aquariums, cupboards and hundreds of other decorative items. You mostly craft them because the ones that you make yourself go along with your personal taste. Finding new, shall we call recipes? For crafting, you just research data disks you uncover from the mines. You need a lot of those. You can also uncover pieces of broken collectibles that you can assemble and put on display in the museum. Hundreds, and I mean hundreds of them, can be found. It's just immense how full of content this game really is. And I'm not even done. Speaking of recipes, yes, there even is a cooking mechanics in this game. Countless of recipes that you can learn and foods to create, and of course fishing. Yes, you can fish for days. Different spots and a lot of different fish with different weights. So don't let the graphics of this game deceive you, as this game is the most freedom offering and diverse game I have played this year. There is so much to do that I even struggled to release this review because I couldn't just put into all of it into words. But what are the negative parts for this game? Well, I think the communication between characters. This game could have been narrated, like instead it's all in the form of text and chat windows. I hate reading virtual texts. If I want to read, I will pick up a book. And the map itself, although it is large enough, could have had more areas or new cities, since I feel that that desert area just takes too much space and offers very little in return. In the beginning of the game, the inventory space was also an issue, but I discovered that you can expand it more than tenfold, so I quickly calmed down. There is never enough stamina and never enough room. That's the name of the game, but managing it all, that's really fun. Overall, this game deserves to get a 9 out of 10. And what really made me come to a conclusion was that this game offered no microtransactions, even a year after its release. And I think that now is the time to really address it. As developers, they just like to f the games up in every way they can by introducing microtransactions after a month or so, when all the reviews have already been out. So, you know, skins and skins. None of that bullshit. Thank heavens. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this review. If you did, hit that like, smash that bell, and if you dare, subscribe as well. I'm SillyLlamaz, and thanks for watching. Till next time.